Welcome everybody to the game breaking news. We're going to be talking about the animals that have been confirmed that we're going to be dealing with in Far Cry 6, and we're going to be talking about maybe some speculative ones we're going to see later on once Ubisoft reveals more of what they got there under their belt. What we have confirmed so far is that we've got horses, okay? Okabe told us this before Ubisoft sent out their screenshots of horses and everything like that. Okabe from the forums over there said that we're going to be able to ride horses and we're going to be able to shoot while riding horses as well. And I guess we're going to be able to shoot horses too if we want to. But so we got horseback riding and everything like that. You can see here in the screenshot we got horses confirmed. Okay, so that's going to be fun as hell. I want to ride around on horses. I want to race horses. I want to, jump over stuff with horses and everything like that. I really like that we're going to have horses. This is a first for the Far Cry series. I really think that's cool, man. We've never seen horses before in any other Far Cry. This is new territory. This is what I like to see from Ubisoft. New things, brand new horses, brand new animals. That's what they need to bring to us here. Something that's going to surprise us and make us see stuff we've never seen before in their games. That's what it's all about, man. Pushing things forward. So we got horses now. Crocodiles have also been confirmed. We can see that from the trailer. It opens up with a goddamn crocodile eye. There's a whole reflection in the eye of the crocodile, and then the trailer starts and everything like that. But we can also see it there in the collector's edition of the Far Cry 6 game. Okay, the Far Cry 6 game is going to have a collector's edition with all kinds of different stuff, and one thing that comes with it is a steel book. This is like a hardcover case for your game, and this is giving away a lot of clues that we're going to talk about later here. See, we're starting out talking about the obvious things, but wait till we start zooming in closer on some of these little extra things that they're providing in their ultimate editions and their pre-orders and stuff like that. And we're going to start painting a broader picture of some of these animals they haven't talked about yet. We're catching glimpses of them here. Not only is the crocodile featured in the trailer, but like I was saying, in the steelbook. Now, if you look closer, you can see in the steelbook that it looks like the crocodile's got something strapped around him. I think he might be an amigo, which is replacing the guns for hire and the fangs for hire from other games. We're going to be able to recruit animals and stuff like that to fight along with us and become our partners or amigos, if you will. So I think that's cool, man. If I can have a crocodile fighting along with me, man, I'll be unstoppable. Okay, if I really know how to be a crocodile whisperer, and if we're working together well, I mean, hey, you can't touch that, man. Having a crocodile at your side? Come on now. I've trained my cats, but I've never trained a crocodile before. Just imagine the possibilities that you can pull off here if you can train a crocodile. So that's what they're doing, I think, in Far Cry 6. So maybe we can, have the crocodile kind of be like a submarine for us and kind of get around different obstacles and enemies and stuff like that and just pop up and, tear them up. Now, speaking of that, we also have another clue here in the collector's edition. You get 10 stickers, and one of the stickers is a crocodile biting the dude's flip-flop off. Now, I think this is telling us that we're going to have a lot of crocodile bites biting down on people. There's crocodiles all over Far Cry 6 memorabilia here, so there's obviously going to be crocodile action in Far Cry 6. It also says from Yara with love. Okay, that's Yara is what the land is in Far Cry 6. That's what it's going to be called. Okay, it's a fictional place, but it's based off of Cuba. Now, also in Cuba, we got a dog named Chorizo. His hind legs are in like a wheelchair kind of rig there, where his front paws are going to be dragging his other legs behind him, but with wheels. So he's going to be running, and then the wheels are going to be following behind him there. He's got spikes on the sides of the wheels. This dude is tough, man. He's cute as well, but don't underestimate him. I think this dude's gonna, be very useful here in Far Cry 6. So his name's Chorizo. He's a little puppy dog there, and he's also gonna be a amigo, a fang for hire type deal. And we can can see that here. They're selling a keychain in the collector's edition, and it looks like we can customize his different outfits and wheelchairs and stuff like that. As you can see from the pre-order bonus, you get a new skin for the wheelchair and a new little scarf for him and everything like that. The dude's looking tight. He's looking tough out there. Little Chorizo, man. He can also be your buddy there in Far Cry 6, and hire him if you want to, man. Come on, dude. Give him a chance. He's in a wheelchair. Come on, man. Far Cry 6, man, they released a whole bunch of screenshots for you guys to see here, and one of them, it has the dude holding a Chorizo there, the little dog, and there's also another shot of the keychain there where he's holding on to tools. So I think maybe he can carry tools for you to customize stuff or build stuff. That's very interesting to me. I like that. So this dude seems like he's going to be very useful and very adorable as well. This dude looks like there's a little motor connected to his wheelchair too, so I bet this dude can really move. If you need some speed, I bet you want to go with Chorizo here, the little puppy dog, if you need to get around quick and get to the enemies quick and what have you. Okay, let Chorizo do all that for you. You can see what looks to me like a cougar, a big old cat. Now, I didn't think Cuba had cougars and all that, but if we're talking about zoos popping up here and helping out zoos like Okabe was telling us we're going to do too, then I think, well, maybe we'll have cougars. We can have anything up in the zoo. And if we're helping out zoos, maybe we're helping the zoos because the animals escape from the zoo in the midst of all the chaos of the city and turmoil and everything like that. So maybe there's all kinds of animals running around Yara, all right, just running amok. I mean, the lions, and I mean, it could be anything if the zoos are getting busted up and animals are getting out and everything like that. So maybe we could have cougars running around, and it looks like we're going to in one way or another here. You know, I'm not an expert on what kind of animals are there in Cuba, but I'll get to that later. I did do a little bit of Google searching, so I know a little bit of what kind of animals are known to be in Cuba. Anyway, the cougar here, this version here is a white version of them. So I think there's a tan version as we saw earlier, and now a white version as well to match the Vice style here. So that's cool. There's different skins and everything like that for the different animals and everything. So I like that. Now, he's probably going to be an amigo as well. You can hire him. You can hire the dog. You can probably hire the alligator. Not, you know, sure, 100% sure, but I think that's what we're going to get going there. So I like that as well. Now, when you really zoom in on that steelbook, you can see a rooster there. I wasn't sure if it was a chicken or a rooster. Sometimes they look similar, but I have decided it is a rooster because if you look on the Molotov cocktail that they're showing there in the Ultimate Edition, it says Galito Supreme. Now, I did the translation because I don't know Spanish too well. I know uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, and that's about it. That's where it stops there at 10, but I did the translation, and Galito means cock, okay? Don't demonetize me. A cock is a rooster, so that means the supreme cock or the supreme rooster. And the bottle is showing a guy riding a huge rooster, and I think it would be really cool if they put the big rooster that the dude's riding, and not only is the dude riding a big rooster, but the rooster is blowing fire out his beak, which is the most badass thing I've ever seen. I would definitely drink that alcohol just because it's got the big old rooster on it blowing fire out with a dude riding on it. Doesn't get any cooler than that. But can Ubisoft, can you please add that character into the game in one way or another? If you got a map editor, just throw them on in there as like a special unlock or some kind of special character. I want to ride a big old rooster that blows fire out his beak. Please, come on guys, I can see it there. Just put it in the game, please. Also in the steelbook, we're getting a lot of info from the steelbook, and there's another dog. It doesn't look like Chorizo. This looks more like a traditional wiener dog with a skinnier face and stuff like that. Now, so there might be different breeds of dogs, a whole lot of dog action going on. All right, so we might have some dog versus dog battles of different species going on if we can get that into the map editor. If you guys decide to add one into Far Cry 6, I sure as heck hope so, because we had that in previous games. The least you can do is add it in the new one. I'm looking forward to that. If you look on to the screenshot here that Far Cry 6 and Ubisoft released of the horse. We know the horse is confirmed, but in the background, look at that, a little bit closer there, you can see a pig being roasted. Now, I think if the pigs are being roasted, they're going to be able to be captured in the game one way or another, at least killed and maybe used as food. If we see them in the world, I think they should be running around. Don't tell me they're just going to be popping up on grills and you're not going to be able to see them in the game, and they're just going to be popping up over fires and not in the game or nothing like that. I think they're going to be running around as well. So we got pigs, dogs, roosters, cougars, big old cats and dogs, crocodiles, and horses. So that's pretty good, man. Now, we've seen pretty much all those animals but the horse before. So the horse is the one real new one. And I mean, no, we haven't seen little puppy dogs either, but we have seen dogs before. That's, you know, pretty much the same thing as a dog, a little puppy. It's a little variation, but, you know, the horse is definitely something brand new that we haven't seen before. So that's cool. I'd like to see some more animals that we haven't seen before, but those are all the animals that I have seen with my own two eyes so far to be associated with Far Cry 6. Now, other things might be discovered later, I'm sure they will, but what could they be? So let's get to what other Cuban animals are readily found in Cuba, since this is based on a Cuban setting here. Alright, so we got the Cuban crocodile, check. Now we got a Cuban trigone, that's another type of bird. We got all kinds of type of birds here. Cuban toady, another bird, a bee hummingbird. Now, we got a Cuban solnodon, which is some kind of little rodent looking weird thing that could be showing up, and a Cuban tree frog. We got a husia. This is some kind of another rodent looking kind of thing they got there in Cuba. We got iguanas in Cuba. We got a spinner dolphin. That's a cool looking dolphin there. A small Indian mongoose. Cuban parakeet, a Cyclura nubla, some kind of iguana thing as well, a hawksbill sea turtle, a West Indian manatee, Cuban emerald hummingbird, another hummingbird, Cuban parrot. So we got a bunch of birds, couple little rodent things I've never seen before, and a cool looking dolphin, a sea turtle, I mean a manatee. We got those in Florida. I mean, there's some cool things that they could add in there, and with these zoos they could add just about any animal they wanted to. Plus it's a fictional place, like I said, so they could really do whatever they wanted to do, but I think they're going to try to stay true to a Cuban kind of setting. You can tell that with the vehicles they got and everything like that. I'll get into that in another video, but so those are some possible things they could also show us in Far Cry 6 as well. What animals do you guys want to see in Far Cry 6? Maybe, you know, something about Cuba that I don't know. What do they got over there that you think might pop up around Yara and stuff like that? What do you think about the animals that are confirmed here? And if there's anything I missed, let me know. But until next time, this has been Rusty Pfluger, over and out.